Nigeria Inspector General of Police, IGP Kayode Egbetokun has said that the rowdy session or drama that occurred on Thursday at the National Assembly when he was invited to defend the NPF 2025 budget proposal before the lawmakers was unnecessary, insisting that he never presented two separate or different 2025 budget proposal documents as alleged by one of the senators representing Ebonyi North, but agreed he used a simplified language to present the abridged version of the budget he was reading before the rowdy session ensued. It would be recalled that there was a heated argument during the 2025 budget defense session on Thursday at the National Assembly as lawmakers observed some irregularities in the details in the budget of the Nigeria Police Force. Media reported that the rowdy session began when the Inspector General of Police, IGP Kayode Egbetokun, was providing a breakdown of the budget proposal for the construction of 5 zonal police headquarters across the country. Software development. Egbetokun had barely started his presentation when a member of the House of Representatives, Mark Esset, from Akwa Ibom, interjected, questioning why the details being read by the IGP were not contained in the documents provided to him. Senator Onyekachi Nwebunyi, a member of the All Progressives Congress and a principal officer thereafter, escalated the situation. He insisted that, as a senator, he should have the appropriate copy of the document the IGP was presenting. Nwebunyi thereafter angrily packed his belongings and stormed out of the budget defense session. As he exited, he exchanged heated words with several House of Representatives members who jeered at him. IGP, in a press release issued few minutes ago by the Force Public Relations Officer, Olumuyiwa Adejobi, said in quote thus, "The Inspector General of Police, IGP Kayode Egbetokun, on January 17, 2025, addressed the incident that occurred during the presentation of the Nigeria Police Force 2025 budget to the Joint Committees on Police Affairs and Police Institutions at the National Assembly Complex, Abuja, on January 16, 2025. The IGP described the disruption as unnecessary and avoidable, clarifying that the document he presented was shared with all committee members beforehand. The IGP explained that 2 versions of the budget documents were provided to the committee members, a comprehensive copy and an abridged version. While both contained same figures and facts, the abridged version used simplified language to facilitate understanding. At the start of the session, the committee members unanimously agreed with a motion that the IGP should present the abridged version since they all had access to both documents. However, distinguished Senator Onyekachi Nwebunyi, Ebonyi North, who arrived late, began referencing the comprehensive version while the IGP presented the abridged version. Despite explanations from other committee members about the earlier agreement and the consistency between both versions, the senator refused to listen and abruptly left the session. The IGP described the incident as unnecessary drama that could have been avoided had the senator been receptive to the clarifications provided. The IGP reiterates that the Nigeria Police Force did not submit 2 different 2025 budgetary proposal documents to the joint committees at the National Assembly, contrary to the reports circulating in the news and media outlets. Software development. The Inspector General has also reiterated the significant challenges the NPF faces with budget allocations. These include inadequate funding, which hampers modernization and effective service delivery, the restrictive envelope budget system, and delays in fund releases. These challenges continue to impede the force's ability to address its expanding and dynamic responsibilities. In conclusion, the IGP called on the public to remain patient and supportive of the police as the force remains committed to delivering exceptional service with professionalism and dedication. Meanwhile, Olumuyiwa had, in a press statement issued on Thursday, said that the Inspector General of Police, IGP Kayode Egbetokun, today, January 16, 2025, defended the 2025 budget for the Nigeria Police Force (NPF) before the Joint Committees on Police Affairs and Police Institutions at the National Assembly Complex, Abuja. The IGP was accompanied by the force management team and other senior officers. Present at the budget presentation were Senator Abdulhamid Malam Medori, Chairman, Senate Committee on Police Affairs, Honorable Maki Yaliman, Chairman, House Committee on Police Affairs, Senator Drive Ibrahim Gedam, Minister of Police Affairs, Dick Hashimu Agungu, retired Chairman Police Service Commission, and other distinguished and honorable members of the committees. In his presentation, the IGP emphasized the need to remove the NPF from the envelope budgetary regime to allow for accurate funding projections. This adjustment, he explained, would enable greater flexibility and ensure the availability of funds to manage the force more effectively. He also highlighted the need for the approval and creation of a special operations account dedicated solely to national security emergencies, as well as an increase in allocations for overhead and capital expenditure. The IGP further proposed allocating funds for the construction of 5 new zonal headquarters, along with supporting tactical units critical to internal security. He also called for the approval of dedicated budget lines for police training institutions to enhance capacity building. Additionally, the IGP stressed that the prompt and full release of appropriated funds in 2025 would be essential for the smooth functioning of the entire force. The Inspector General of Police expressed his gratitude to the joint committees for their engagement during this critical budgetary session. He reiterated the force's commitment to working collaboratively with the committees to reposition the NPF, aligning it with the shared vision of a secure and stable nation. In a press statement issued by his media assistant, the Senate Deputy Chief Whip, Senator Peter Onyekachi Ebonyi, has maintained that appropriation is one of the cardinal duties of Parliament which must be tackled with every sense of seriousness by the parliamentarians. Senator Ebonyi gave the charge during the budget presentation of the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, before the Senate Committee on Appropriation on Thursday, the 16th of January 2025. During the budget presentation, Senator Ebonyi observed that what is being read by the IGP was quite different from the copies shared to committee members. He raised the concerns and insisted that the right thing be done, but the committee chairman called for the continuation of the process amid protests from some senators. The scenario degenerated into a rowdy session as Senator Ebonyi stormed out of the committee room for lack of due process in the budget presentation of the IGP. We are here to serve Nigerians, and Nigerians should see us as a very serious institution. We are not against the presentation of the IGP, but I, as a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, should have what the IGP is reading exactly. The vibrant lawmaker maintained that the content of the IGP's copy should tally with the senators' copies to enable them make inputs in the budget. Romanos Uzo Ozioko, Special Assistant to the Senate Deputy Chief Whip, Media and Publicity, said in a statement issued on January 17, 2025.
Bringing you the news in a more digital way.